The part of Mr. Necro will now be played by a druid. Hi, hello, how are you? I'm back, and as you can see, I am a druid now instead of a necromancer, because I realised I was just doing the same zoo necromancer that everyone and their uncle has played in Diablo 2, and I wanted to showcase some of the things that are actually new and different in this mod. So, I am building around the Flame Dash skill, which if you've played Path of Exile you'll remember is a low level fire based movement skill, and also around Molten Boulder for the moment, although I did have a brief period where I was playing around with the Ravens after watching Ziggy D's Raven Summoner video, and they're pretty solid, and I'd recommend his video if you're interested in seeing some of the summoning differences with the Druid class. But I really wanted to see how the elemental spellcasting druid plays. I remember once playing an Arctic Blast druid and playing through most of the game then, but when I got up to the higher difficulties, resistances really started kicking my ass. But they've said in the Path of Diablo team have said that getting rid of that playstyle where you can't just go soul elemental is one of their design goals. So hopefully by the time I get up to nightmare or hell difficulty, I'll be able to actually still keep going along with fire. But if I can't, maybe I'll just grab that rune word that lets me use conviction, I think it is, and carry on then. As long as I can break immunities, I'll be happy. But yeah, I've been playing around with Flame Dash, and it's a really fun skill, although it does have its issues, as you'll see. I'm about to go do the Deckard Cain quest out in Tristram, which, if you'll remember on my Necromancer, I did actually forget to do. I got the scroll and then completely forgot about taking it back to Akaro before I died in the jail, I think it was, without a single waypoint. And you'll see I haven't made that mistake this time. So, let's go rescue old Deckard.
Ah, very good. I have translated.
Nope. Okay, oh yeah, we have to go to the Cairn Stones, and there's that little lightning bugger. He runs around. So yeah, I've been mucking around with Molten Boulder, Firestorm for when it's on cooldown, and Flame Dash. I have noticed a really crappy interaction between the two skills Molten Boulder and Flame Dash though. When you use Molten Boulder, it goes on cooldown for a little while. Even if you've still got mana to cast it, you can't. And this is because when the Druid and Assassin were added to the game, their skills were too graphically intense for the game to handle. So, I mean, look at that Molten Boulder. That's beautiful. If I was playing an isometric game nowadays, I wouldn't mind that being a graphic in the game. That's a beautiful boulder. It's a good graphic. I like it. But, for 2001, 2002 computers, that was top of the range. There was a bit intensive, and the developers reported there was. Oh, what just happened there? You just got cold novid, ice novid. I think she killed an ice enchanted unique enemy. But yeah, the developers said encountered slowdown when they were using some of these graphically intense skills of the Druid and Assassin, so they added cooldown as a nice little get out of jail free card on that, so you can't overload the game client by spamming them at high cast speed. Which sucks now. I would have hoped in Path of Diablo that they would have fixed that and rebalanced the skills, because obviously everyone and their aunt changed it that time. Everyone and their cousin are going to be able to spam these skills. There's no computer these days. Well, I would hope there's no computer that's still being used these days that would struggle with these graphics. Here's the little lightning guy, Rakanishu. He's like their messiah or something, because they all yell Rakanishu when you're fighting them. Okay, so my mercenaries just leveled up, so that's good. And now I have to press the Cairn Stones, and I gotta touch them in the right order. So I've got to figure out which one's first. Here we go. And I apologise for the heinous whining noise that they're doing. This one next then. Oh, there we go. It was third. I kept going to that one because it looked like a 1, so I kept wanting to pick that one. I remember as a child, that was the shit. That was amazing. Like that little animation had me staring in awe. I think that's what sold me on Diablo 2, Rakinishu.
Ruins, the fate of all cities.
I like to shut up when the characters are talking so you can hear what they're saying. I mean, for me it's been a long time since I've heard what they're saying, but maybe some of you have been playing the game more recently, so it's it's not as new. There's some kind of leg or something that you need for the secret cow level, so I want to go get that. But yeah, Rakinishu and the Cairn Stones, it was all amazing. Oh, here we go, we got Griswold, the blacksmith from Diablo 1. That's Flame Dash, if you just saw that, I teleported on top of him. Flame Dash deals a ridiculous amount of damage. Oh, my mercenary's dead. I kind of like this caster playstyle because of all my cooldowns. It means I have to run around a lot and I get to play bullet hell with the archers and the spellcasters. But my spells are quite overtuned. They're very powerful for this stage in the game. So I can pretty much cast and forget. Whatever I'm shooting at, they will die. Except Firestorm, which is quite underleveled and a bit crap. I have to spam that a little bit, but it's a level 1 skill and I only put a single point into it. So now, I've been putting a lot of points into energy because Flame Dash is actually scaled by energy, and also my mana regeneration is horrid. This may come back to bite me in the arse later when I can't equip stuff because I've got low strength and my health is low, but I'm completely ignoring my block chance now. I'm just going to forget about shields. Maybe I'll get a nice two-hander with some bonuses later on. But unless the shield is giving me skill bonuses, I'm ignoring it. And I think for now, I'm going to keep putting points in Molten Boulder because it's my main skill and it also affects Flame Dash. So long term, these aren't wasted points. Like my Raven points, which I will ultimately have to respec out of. What level am I? I'm level 8, so I'm still a ways off Fissure and my Cyclone Armor. At level 11 I should probably put a point in Arctic Blast just so I can grab Cyclone Armor when I get to it. But now I'd like to show you the problem with Flame Dash I'm having. Check it out. If I... Oh, that's my charged bolt from my hat. So, nice effect. If I cast my Molten Boulder, there's a short cooldown, like I said, and that cooldown expires fairly quickly. But if I Flame Dash... Now Flame Dash has a horrible cooldown which gets lower as you level up, so every point you put in it reduces the cooldown by 0.4 seconds. And at the moment it doesn't matter because it just sort of kills things in one go. But this cooldown also affects Molten Boulder, so whilst my Flame Dash is on cooldown, I can't cast Molten Boulder, which is my main skill. So if you're wondering why I'm saying I'm going for a Flame Dash build but I don't appear to actually be using it, that's why. Okay, who's resurrecting them? You stop that. Oh wow, I'm getting hammered.
Not enough mana.
And it's a shame Flame Dash is doing it. That almost seems like a bug. I may have to raise that on the Reddit for Path of Diablo, because I feel like it shouldn't be doing that. I don't know whether that's an intended interaction or a mechanical limitation of the old game. I don't know.
Deckard Cain, leave this place.
Get gone. Go on. Get it. Gotta get gone. Now, here we go. Here's Wirt. Here's the little boy from Diablo 1. And he's giving me a lot of gold. Let's grab all that gold. One nice thing about Diablo 2 compared to Path of Exile is that the items are relatively big. Oh crap, don't stand in the fire. I wondered if that would hurt. It would. Don't do it. The items are relatively big, so I can actually click on the gold without having to hold my alt button. Did he just resurrect one of those guys all the way down there? No, he didn't. He did it to someone else. I like that I can teleport over the walls. Alright, it looks like we've cleared Tristram, rescued Deckard Cain. So I will... Okay, I thought the port... Oh no, the portal is back here. I was going to save myself a town portal. But then I remembered I have a bunch of them.